Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, in this guy, Alphonso Davies, it's going to be interesting to see how opponents try to navigate their way around him. Someone so good in defensive transitions with amazing powers of recovery thanks to his blistering pace.
Yeah. Big chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through, and he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Neymar. Vermaelen. That is ended up in no man's land. Stam. Nesta. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Zanetti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gyökeres. Pele. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Nmecha. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nmecha. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Zola. Shifted it to the flank. Carvajal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He's played it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but... And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zola. So, what can they make of this? Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Dembele. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Conte, and he lines up a cross. Neymar. Bellingham does well to get it back. Seedorf. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Well timed, excellent interception. Zola. Strong running down that left flank. And they've got a throw. Tries to pass it through. Zola delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Gets a good foot in there. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vermaelen getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Numecha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's free, he has got space. Oh, that is a good ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Zola. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Neymar tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's through here. Time and again they are repelled. So we've reached the hour mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
That is good strength. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Dani Olmo. Nice sequence of passes, this. And this is Dembele! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Olmo. Searching pass he's played there.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Pele. Always goal side. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Played back to the goalkeeper. Check, the great organiser of defence. Seedorf. Zola. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Xavi Alonso. El dorsal 22.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
Serán sustituidos por
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's the chance to counter.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. This is the time you need that pace.
Played into space. Vieri providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. And the through ball. And they can counter here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Pele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United effectively played like two different teams.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals. And it's Pele! Superb from Pele!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Zanetti. Pele. Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Not the most convincing of passes. Seedorf. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Seedorf. Pele. Good purposeful running this. It's Pele! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hakimi. Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. And that's gone loose. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That looks a decent ball. Oh, he's goal side. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he...
And a header! Oh, the keeper's done very well to deny him. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tonali. Here's Haaland. Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Segal! And again, it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Zola! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, this looks sharp. Bruno Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, super find. Can he finish? And it's in! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And he's found the way, and the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Musiala. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Stam. Nemecha. And it's Nesta. Zola, the specialist in tearing teams apart. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Manchester United leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution for Manchester United, number 13, Gerd Müller. Coming on to replace him is...
And here is the first touch
20,
of the second half.
Van Nistelrooy. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Tonali, ambitious ball here, floated through, and the shot! Nemecha, Neymar, and the counter is on. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! He's got a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Manchester United are... Van Nistelrooy! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Van Nistelrooy clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Zola. And for Marlon. Now it's Haaland. Nemecha. Zola. And this is... He's having a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Lovely bit of skill. Pelé. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Cross to the back post. And straight back out. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's taking no chances there. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Van Nistelrooy going about things with real menace. Seedorf. Nemecha, who's set up one goal so far. Pelé. Pelé ploughing through the middle. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Nemecha. Zanetti. Nemecha. Pelé. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
55 minutes is number 20.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Well,
Arsenal.
colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper.
And he shoots! Seedorf. And the Mecha. Tele. And he is deftly away. Chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Valverde. Bastoni. This is a promising build-up. Upamecano. Well read, nice interception.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nemecha. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and space here. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And a chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Nesta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nuno Mendes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. In with the challenge. That's a nicely weighted pass. Vermaelen. Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position here. Bastoni. Bellingham. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has not gone well. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. Seedorf getting on for a third of the way through the game. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Pele. Shot a goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Neymar! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Vinicius Junior, and he's being shifted off it. Vinicius Junior is fouled. Upamecano. Oh, super ball! Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Mendes. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Neymar. It's Pele! Chance again. No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nemecha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior! And it's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now.
Decent chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
It's Neymar! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Caught offside that time. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Coming on to replace him is
Second half is
number
up and running.
18, Ronaldinho.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's got away. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Well, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This
Against
certainly
Manchester
matters.
United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry...
Oh, he's on his own! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. And the shot's on here. Looking to play him in. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look.
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, good climb! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Seedorf, spread to the right, aimed beyond the defence.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Zola. Zanetti. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to make the challenge. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Gattuso.
That's good play from him.
Zanetti. And he's gone backward here. Backward it goes. There's the shot! And he's straight offside. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nemecha. Pele. Oh, super find. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's quick to snatch it back. Pepe. Sudan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish.
provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Stam looking to add to his goal. Vermaelen. And it's Seedorf. That's a cute ball. He's in plenty of space here. He leaps for it! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Zola. That is lovely. Ball is over the line. Rui Costa. Now Gattuso. Pele. That's good running with the ball. It's Rui Costa. Now it's Gattuso. Rui Costa. Seedorf. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Good play on the left-hand side here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pepe gets over and intercepts. Berry. Zola. Searching pass he's played there. Played in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Give your support to our better
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Down to business again. Nesta. Passes short and sharp. That has been slung wide. And Zola! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Pele, and he welcomes it in. Plenty to aim at here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Gullit. Oh, his chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Stam. And Mecha.
Vermaelen.
Is always looking to break lines. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pele. Seedorf. Pele. Gattuso. And it's Gattuso. Now Seedorf. Knocks it into space. Seedorf. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Seedorf. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Pele. Zanetti. Seedorf. And he's heaved it away. Pele. Pele. And it's for Vermaelen. That is good progress on the left. And he's picked out the run. Very promptly onto that, and that is that. Pullet is herring after that one. Nesta. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the through ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Seedorf. And here's Pullet! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Substitution for Sudan.
Corner number 2 then.
Pele. Number 9, Bullet. Number 8, Rui Costa. Number 4, Seedorf.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
7, Gattuso.
Zanetti gets it away.
Number 20, Eto'o. Number 19,
Thuram.
Messi. Number 13,
And this is Eto'o.
Schneider.
And
Number
Messi!
25,
Oh no, that
Number
could be a
32,
costly miss.
Toure. Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Neymar. Played back into the centre. Spread neatly. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Vieri. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Vieri. And it's been given away. And the shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Vieri. Ronaldinho. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
Nemecha, Pele, and that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pepe is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert.
Off the post! And that has sent him sprawling. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ibrahimovic. Bale. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Neymar. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. And he skips past his man. That is good strength. Nemecha. Drop Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram attempts a clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Thuram. Neither side yet able to find the net. Works it forward, and it's Kaka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pele. Zola. Oh, super ball. And he shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Cruyff. Bale, a player who needs no introduction.
Arsenal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And this is Pele! It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Knocks it into chance! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on...
Great chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
You can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
And this is Zola. And that's been won straight back. And it's Neymar. Mecha. Hazard. It's Hazard! Vermaelen clears it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vermaelen. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, it's a great ball. He's having a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, he doesn't look too happy with that.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Taken back almost at once. Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Oh, perfectly met. Decent chance! And the shot! Hazard. Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, there's a probing ball. Throw in. Pass is just off target. That's a sharp pass. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's tidy. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mecha. And it's Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, look at the space here. Zola has the space to scheme. Nemecha. He's found some space. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable action. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Played into the box. And that is oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Caught offside that time. Pele. Tomiyasu simply refused to be outdone there. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Opts for safety. Vermaelen. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Pelé. Seedorf. Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Azar.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Tomiyasu is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oakland Roots have it back and can go again. And he's forced to go back. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's travelling a long way. And the counter is on. Seedorf. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Azar! Cleared away. Seedorf gets it away. Thuram. And it's Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession. Rummenigge! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oakland Roots have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Davids. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Neymar. That's good play. Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Closing in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Nemecha. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Snyder!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Knocks it into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. And that's played in low. Tomiyasu with the clearance.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bullet! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Gerd Müller. Coming
It's
on the
not
field
an especially good
is
pass, that.
Number 32, Vieri.
This is a promising build-up. Aims beyond the defence. No, it's come to nothing. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nesta. Davids. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
9,
have opted to make another change here.
Number 10, Pele. Coming on the field.
I thought it was going to happen then. How
Ronaldinho.
many more chances can they
Number
realistically
18,
expect now?
Black card.
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Seedorf. Neymar is in a really good position out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bullet. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Schneider. An instinctive delivery. This could be their final throw of the dice. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. It's a pretty loose pass. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win.